Good news. Drugs work. My back is fine. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. Oh, Lord, Horns of Nimon. Look, I know that a lot of classic Doctor Who is very much a pantomime. Some more than others. This one particularly more than most. There are evil characters in here that are chewing scenery to an obscene degree, left and right. The story itself, fairly entertaining. Not the best, not the worst. Certainly, Graham Williams, the producer, thought this was the weakest of the season, and that's why he put it in the number 5 slot with the notion that the next story, Shada, would be the thing that people remembered. But unfortunately, well, that's a story for the day after tomorrow. So let's stay with Horns of Nimon. Look, I don't have a whole lot I want to say about it today, except that, I don't know if you were watching over my shoulder in the intro, but at the very end of part 2, when the Nimon kills the Weasley ship's assistant pilot character and he falls over dead, the seat of his pants rip wide open as he falls. And clearly everyone on set thought, it's fine. He's dead. No one will notice. Oh, I noticed. So, the poor man's last scene has him with the seat of his pants torn completely wide open, and now I get to tell you one of my most embarrassing stories from my early dating life. My wife loves it when I talk about my old girlfriends, although this one, for reasons which will soon become apparent, never became my girlfriend. See, I once went on a date with this young woman. I must have been, 19, 20, somewhere in there. And we spent an entire day together just walking around. I don't remember where exactly we went. We were out shopping, whatever, and I was giving her a ride to the airport, actually. And this was back in the days when you could walk with the passenger all the way up to the gate. And I saw her off to her plane and all of that. We had a lovely day. I thought that things went very well. And then as I was walking away, a complete stranger tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Sir, I don't know if you realize, but the seat of your pants is torn wide open." And that's when I discovered that the seam of my pants in the back, from basically hip to crotch, was completely torn open, and I had not noticed at all. I was walking around with this girl all day long with my backside flapping in the wind, and I don't know if she noticed or didn't notice. She never said anything. Maybe she was embarrassed for me. Maybe she didn't notice, but I was so horribly embarrassed. I had to go awkwardly find a new pair of pants. I think I bought a new pair of cheap blue jeans or something just to get me home. And boy, it was a deeply scarring experience. So much sympathy to the poor man who had his pants torn wide open during his death scene on Doctor Who in what was, I believe, the final episode broadcast in the 1970s. Next week, we enter the 1980s, and we get the second half of this pantomime story, and maybe I'll actually talk about the story some. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you tomorrow.